And welcome back to yet another edition of Trying to Kill My Players Off. I mean, Adventures in the Village of Wayrest. Yes. There's not a horde of orcs trying to eat them all. No, no. It's imagination. Anyway, so welcome back. Where we last left off, we were watching a horde of orcs and some goblins come charging into the city from the north, the village, from the north, in an attempt to slaughter the inhabitants. Because, you know, that's what orcs like to do. They smell man flesh. So, let's go back to... Let's kick over to the game. Alright, and the names actually all line up this time. No on-the-fly editing having to go on here. From my left to my right, we have Brian playing the ever sparkly and fabulous Sir Tristan the Grey. Or Sir Tristan Grey. The Grey. Follower of the god of Fabio and his sparkly, shiny chainmail. And then, in the middle... we have Caitlin returning as your fire starter to bash heads and chew bubblegum. She's all out of bubblegum. And then on the right, we have Kevin returning as Mal Red Bash, archer who I think wasn't able to hit very much last time, or was that just old Winthrop who was having
No, that was both of us that couldn't hit the front side of the barn.
Gotcha. Okay, so hopefully we'll have a little better luck with the virtual dice. Otherwise, I think we'll have to set up like a dual camera rig to where we have like a little dice box and we just like throw dice and like have it like a picture-in-picture with the dice on the display, so everybody can see the fabulous and wonderful weighted dice of regulation manufactured dice, not filled with a powdery substance and multicolored. Anyway, have any of you done that salt float test to see if your dice are balanced that are non-translucent?
No.
The opaque dice.
Oh, I have. I bought 2 pounds of dice, and I did every one of them.
Oh, geez. You're like, let's make sure we have the ones weighted towards the good numbers. All right, let's play. Let's play.
No, actually, I will say the Chessex dice that I got, probably 99% of them were good.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah, a lot of the gem translucent ones are pretty... What is... Oh, I got you. He's already plotting his tactical assaults.
Okay,
like, where's this?
I need to see how far away these guys are.
Make sure this bastard's in range. I need to shoot him in the head. And then, speaking of arrows, did you guys see the video with the Korean archer team where it's like got this music in the background and she's like launching the arrows and they're like hitting people in the streets like and they're like people are just getting shot with arrows everywhere.
I missed this one.
She pulls back and she goes, she's got her hair draped over her shoulders, so that first shot it goes and her hair goes over the shoulder. It's like this little old lady. Oh. Yeah.
That's bad.
It's good stuff.
Hilarious.
Good stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should find that. If I'll send it, shoot it over to you in a message if we find it, because it's good stuff. So, all right, back to the game. Speaking of the game, do we have anybody watching that can tell me if the audio is good? Because my audio lines are down here are showing that it's good. I have no extra weird audio movements on the volume gauge. I know you guys can hear me, so I think we're good.
Sounds pretty good to me.
All right, so let's fire up some battle music. What do we need? Some background music. Is it this one? Let's see.
See if this computer can.
I was thinking more along the lines of the good old-fashioned death dirge as we all get slaughtered by the army.
Oh, that's right. We were doing Dust to Dust. No, that's not one. What was it? Was it Protein Fields? Let's listen. Let's listen. No, that's not it either. Which one was it? It wasn't Before the Storm. Not The Desert Awaits either.
Okay, so I just opened up. I have to close it though because it's my work computer. But no, I can hear the audio just fine on Twitch.
Nope. How about this one? That's way too large scale a battle. Okay. Although that could be your horse. Yeah, we'll just go with battle. Battle sounds good.
Imagination.
All right. Let me see what my notes say about where we were at with turn. I think it was, I want to say it was the orc's turn, but it is altogether possible. Yes, goblins go first next session. Haha.
Oh boy.
Good thing I made some notes.
Is there any way you can take away those 2 dead goblins that are on the map right now?
I suppose I could.
That'd be fantastic.
Okay, why are we not working?
That's awesome. So is Galen like down to negative hit points?
I do. Yes, he is. Galen's at -4.
Shenanigans.
But
For
that's okay.
him.
All right,
And,
can you guys still hear me?
What was that?
Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay, I put in the Bluetooth and it's really weird because I can hear the battle music on the headphones,
Yeah.
but when you guys talk, it comes from the computer.
What you need to do is you need to set the Bluetooth headset to the default device.
Yep.
And that way all sound is routed to the Bluetooth headset. She's like giving a dissertation and I can't hear it.
Yeah.
How about now? How about now? How about now? Can you hear me now?
Better? Worse?
Can you hear me now?
Better?
Can you hear me?
Worse? Same.
Better.
All right, guys, stop it.
And from the sky, riding on a uplifting wind column, comes a little Korean girl with her bow. What the? What
Does
was
that mean we should all take cover?
Hold on. Something went. Brum, brum. What was that? Oh, we have a new follower. Commander Root. Thank you for the follow. I was like, wait, what is that sound? Where did that come from?
We've never had a new follower before.
Well, I've never had it actually give me noise before. But now that I'm using the new interface over here with the Streamlabs OBS, it's like right in my ear, and I'm like, what was that? What? All right, are you good yet, Brian? Can we continue with this slaughtering wave of character death approaching you?
We're good. Let's go.
Alright. So I am going to go with the people that are closest to you because... yeah. They're already in melee. So let us resolve... oh wait, you know what? We'll just...
Quick question.
Sure. Wait. Wait. Kevin. Kevin! At least Kevin wasn't the first one on the list that shifted everybody in the order downstairs, or down on the bar at the bottom, so.
I don't know what just happened.
So let us go ahead and Goblin number 1 will make his attack. I should totally have some macros set up for this stuff. Against Yara, the Goblins have scored... I'm pretty sure that's a miss, but I just want to confirm. You would have a table out, man. 1. Yeah, if you've got more than an armor class 9 over there, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, what do you got? You have armor class 7. Yeah, so they missed you. Now, let's go ahead and have Goblin number, or Orc number 2. It's going to move over here to Generic Fighter number 1 and take a swing. Something tells me Generic Fighter number 1 is going to die a horribly painful death.
Bad luck for him.
I'm pretty sure...
This bodes well for us.
Yes, the second roll of the night is straight up... yes, it is 1d8. So the second roll of the night is straight up a crit. But it's only 2 for 4 points of damage, so Generic Fighter... goes...
He got a really nasty paper cut.
Is but a scratch.
He is down to 6 hit points. Alright. Now let's see. I'm pretty sure... yeah, Galen is down to -4. But there is now a greater threat upon Orc number 3 in the form of Brother Mallard, who will now make his attack against Brother Mallard and misses completely. Goblin number 1 will run up to Generic Cleric number 1. You like their names, right? Generic Cleric. And almost tried to stab himself in the heart, but he missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Carry among goblins.
Yeah, what? Nobody worries about them. Goblin number 2 there misses. Generic Cleric number 2. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to attack Generic Fighter number 2 and miss. And oh, he lands a hit for 5 points total on Generic Fighter number 2.
My horse is so gonna punt that dude.
As well he should.
Well, hasn't anybody ever taught that orc? You know, you don't run up behind a horse.
Warg runs up behind the horse and makes its attack on his ankles.
Should be an attack of opportunity.
Let's see. What's the armor class of your steed there, Sir Tristan? Is it higher? Is it 5 or greater? And by greater, I mean like 5 to, or 6 or 7.
You realize you're still on mute.
Sure, yeah. We never wrote down the stats for the horse.
You're killing me.
Does your horse have barding?
Yep, it says barding on the equipment.
What kind of barding is it? You're like full plate.
Heavy warhorse barding.
You're killing me, dude. You're killing me. You're breaking my balls, man. You're breaking my balls.
Breaking my back.
Yeah, 4 plus 4, so...
Figure it out from there.
Let's see.
You know what makes me sad here, Kevin?
Barding.
Every time I cut my hair, I get the gray hair. Yours doesn't.
Just remember, it's just stripes on the side, so you're looking more like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I'm gonna cosplay Doctor Strange or
That's right.
Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic or Doctor Strange will be his permanent cosplay from now on.
Who else had the gray sides? Didn't Cable have gray sides?
No, Cable had gray hair. The original Nick Fury.
Nick
the real
Fury.
Nick-
Yes, Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, that's who I was thinking of.
Okay, so there are 3 types of barding. There is barding chain, barding leather, and barding plate.
I'm gonna choose plate.
How rich are you?
The horse came with my gear. So did the barding.
What was your social standing?
Medium class, lower upper, somewhere in there.
Is it upper medium or...
It's either upper medium or lower upper.
Didn't you document this stuff on a character sheet or something? 'Cause I know I didn't put it on your electronic sheet that I started to fill out and said, hey, everybody, fill out your sheets. Finish filling out your sheets. Let's see. I need... You don't even have any notes. You're killing me. Abilities and attributes. No. Equipment. Hold on. Hold on. We've got equipment. Equipment. Heavy warhorse and barding. I'm going to say it is chain barding because that is Chinsing if it's plate. Especially since you're only running around with banded armor. So. Yeah, you're banded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, what, you can't afford some plate mail? Sir Knight?
Got to take care of the horse first.
Yes. Well, banded armor is better than chainmail, so. So let's see. With chain, we are looking at AC 5. And so that would make it a hit by the warg. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, because 4, 5, 3 plus 4 through 5 plus with an 11, it would have hit a 4 plus whatever, you know, dex or whatever.
Still should have thought I had band or plate.
Well, it wasn't on the sheet, so we had to roll for it. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold on, give me a second.
Like, no, wait. Okay, that's not too bad of an attack. Do you remember your horse's hit points? Did we put those on there?
No.
I see them on there.
Oh, wait, that's right. It's the blue. Oh, dude. Okay. So let's go to the 2d4.
Yay!
Two whole points of damage, which puts your horse at 5.
The horse is mad.
Forget the orc. The ward gets punted, goblin and all. Well, the horse gets what? 3 attacks, isn't it?
Yes. 3
One
attacks.
kick?
And a bite attack, yeah.
You get two hoofs and a bite attack.
You just got to turn around.
Plus my
But you
attack.
have to remember each round is like a minute, I think. Was it a minute for first edition? No, because there's 6 segments. It's a
If it's a minute,
no.
that's a.
Well, because if you remember, hold on. There.
Every time we play,
No,
I think
it's
about
6. It's 6 seconds, I think.
Dragon person. Oh no, he's pulling out another rule book.
All right. At which point I can hear Colton yelling, "Don't do that." Come on. Oh, no, we gotta go to this other bug. We gotta go to this bug. Yes, the rules. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You will be able to turn around and attack. Whatever. I'm going back. We'll get back over here. There we go. Anyway. So, more orcs. I think orcs have a movement of 9, I do believe. Yes.
He really is trying to kill us.
I'm convinced. It's just like high school.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 unmounted, and 1 on a ward. Oh, look, and there's another 5 up past.
Shh. Shh. Shh.
You tell me to shush. People can zoom out and see this.
Yes, they can.
Like it's some big secret.
All
No,
right.
not an army of freaking goblins and orcs coming to attack this small village.
And that is their turn. So, it is now time for initiative.
Shall I?
Roll initiative. Okay.
Okay.
Who was rolling best? Oh.
Okay, you don't get to roll initiative anymore, Caitlin. Okay. We love you, but
Oh, it's a tie. Okay, rolling off. Who's
well,
rolling?
because I believe we had initiative last round, so
What?
What is this?
those are good numbers when you're rolling damage, but not right now.
You should have saved those for your damage rolls.
My lungs spin.
Oh, goodness. Wait, who had initiative last time?
We did because
Yeah.
the goblins just went.
Yes. That's right. Okay. So let us proceed with round number 2. Goblin, we're starting from the right, moving to the left. So goblin number 1. Yeah, let's do that. Tries to stab himself in the heart also, but misses. Goblin number 2 took the mistakes of goblin number 1 to heart and only slightly missed worse. Himself, that is. He's yeah.
Base is loaded. It's
All right. The one fighting Brother Mallard takes a swing and misses. The one in front of Yara takes a swing and misses. The one in front of generic fighter number 1 takes a swing and misses. Orc number next to that one fighting generic fighter number 2 takes a swing. And misses. Huge tracts of land. The orc in front of generic fighter number 2 takes a swing. Oh, and lands it. For a grand total of 3 points of damage. Critically wounding poor generic fighter number 2. But generic fighter number 2 is still standing with a look of fierce determination on his face. Warg goes and tries to bite the butt of the horse again. And almost bites his own paw.
Get him out the shit.
So, now we go to the ones approaching. This goblin steps over and on the body of Galen, who, which, by the way, that's not the next round. When it comes to your turn, he'll drop one. Turns and attacks Yara. And misses horribly. This orc moves forward and makes an attack on Brother Mallard. Also missing.
This is where we need the level fighter or mage fireball.
Makes an attack on Brother Mallard. And misses as well. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gone full blown conspiracy.
Orc takes a swing at the warhorse and misses. This orc runs over and takes a swing at generic cleric number 2. Missing. And then those goblins run forward. These goblins run forward. This orc runs forward and takes a swing on the blacksmith. Thank you.
Yes.
And misses horribly.
Wow.
Hey, look at that.
They suck.
It is now. Yeah. It is now your initiative. Ranged attacks.
All right. Let me get a consensus here. I got my pick of targets. Really?
Well, unless you want to do.
Well, I'm thinking the closer the better, because coming from here, here's 20, 25, 30, 25, 25, 30. So any of these 6 here, I'll be down to get.
Well, you know, there is a warg chewing on the butt of the horse. You do have movement. You can step up if you need to. And still be out of range of the melee attackers.
Okay. So now, oh look, I'm within range of the ward. I'm taking a shot at the ward.
All right, take your shot.
So I got a +2 to hit. 7.
That, I'm going to guess, is a miss.
Okay. Second shot.
Oh, it cheated you. What armor class does that hit?
10 for me. Hits an armor class 10.
Yeah, you miss. All right. Let's see. Old Winthrop will step up behind Roland. Got a lot of options here. A lot of options. But he is going to hit that dude right there because the generic fighters have a lot of people on them, hurting them really badly. So he's going to pop that dude right there in the middle.
Come on.
What AC does 11 hit for you?
11 would hit a 9. Oh, no. Yes. 11 would hit a 9.
Lame. Alright, so he misses with the first one. And definitely hits him with that one. And what's your damage?
It is
1d6.
6, and since he's within
Times
range,
2, so 4. Plus what?
2. Plus 2.
So
So
6.
it's plus 2 times 2.
It's plus 2 times 2?
Plus 2 times 2.
Okay, so 8 points of damage. Killing. Oh, come on. Wrong clicker. Yes. And that orc is now dead. Alright. Super Archer number 1 takes a step forward. And starts to help thin out some of the stuff going on over on... Where is it?
That'd probably be the best.
Over in this area.
Yeah, I would say probably here, or maybe even here. That would be what, 13? Which would hit an armor class 7.
He missed.
He's not a ranger.
But that would make it a hit.
Okay, does he not have it?
For...
If he's a ranger, or 10.
Right.
3 points of damage.
Just
No.
regular archer then.
He's just a regular archer.
So he doesn't get the lessons, right?
Carl, Mayor of Wayrest, steps up a little.
Oh, Carl.
And
You can do it, sir.
takes a shot. Man, that's a horrible miss. Takes another shot. That is a hit. Roll the dice a little quicker. Yeah, and that dude is dead. All right. Now it is melee attackers' turns. Party.
I Okay, I'm gonna try to get the guy in front of me.
All right, cleave away. What armor class do you hit with that? Check your sheet. We'll check your sheet. What bonuses do you have? You have a +1 to hit. So that adds 1 to 12. 12 for a level 1 barbarian. That is a miss. So go ahead and do you have any other attacks, or is that it? I think that's it, right? All right, next.
All right. Horse is going to punt the ward.
All right, roll your attacks.
Hey, damage.
Hold on. Oh, I want to say that was that number 1 or number 2. I think that's number 2. That all the regular creatures are in.
Hey, just a heads up, we've got some pretty bad storms rolling through the area, so if I suddenly blink out, you'll know why.
Okay.
We got storms rolling through.
Some stormage. Uh-oh. Stand by, stand by.
Pretty nasty thunderstorm going on right now. So.
There we go. I guess it is in
Well, as long as you don't have sirens, you're good.
Right? Okay, you said it's a heavy warhorse?
Sirens.
Yep.
It's 1d8, 1d8, 1 through 3. It is a 3+ on the hit dice. So its base to hit is 16 to hit an armor class of 0. Just to let you know. So yeah, it's a massive hit. All right. Attack number 2.
Wait, you said it was a 16 to hit 0?
Yeah. So that should hit an 8.
That was a miss with that one.
All right.
Just
and
barely.
the bite.
All right. And then the bite.
That'll be a hit. Oh, sorry.
There we go. And that is a hit.
And what's the damage on that?
I want to say that was 1d3. Let me make sure. Yes, 1d3.
It won't. Oh, there it goes.
2 points, not bad.
So 2 whole points. Biting the bitey dog. This horse bites back.
That's a total of 8 points on the nasty war.
Yes. And now that the horse has had its attacks, you're conscious, by the way. Remember, they did slap you awake after they healed you. So, wake up!
Wow!
Yes.
And remember, you are mounted, so you get extra for being mounted.
Yep. I get +4 damage.
Mounted Sir Tristan.
Yes.
And I literally don't have my damage written down. Hold on.
Lance! Lance! Lance!
Okay, hold on.
I'm right here, sir.
Lance!
It's not Lance, it's Bruce.
Plus 4.
Let's take a nap.
8 points.
Nice.
8 whole points. Interesting. And as you raise you're using a lance, right?
Yep.
You raise your arm and strike at it, piercing the side of the warg. It lets out a howl of rage and fear as blood spurts from its mouth and it slumps to the ground in death.
And my horse says, nom, 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 nom.
Your horse is like, no, 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 no. I love me some warg here.
That makes me happy that the warg is dead.
Yeah, doesn't it?
And the warg is dead.
I love seeing dead wargs.
4 more pelt.
They're a little too hardy for my taste.
Okay, so let's go with Cassius will run up here. And make an attack on that orc. Scoring a hit. Hold on. For 6 points of damage. What? No, come on. There we go. Okay. Wait, that was the wrong one. Darn it. It was this one. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, Blacksmith takes a swing at the orc in front of him with his mighty hammer, striking him for a grand total of 8 points of damage.
We have now
Caving
named
in the
Blacksmith
skull.
Odin's son.
There, he's
Or
got the
Odin's
big, crazy red beard, so. And he's just one mighty swing of his hammer went thwack on the forehead of the orc in front of him, whose skull then split like a melon at a Gallagher concert. And and is dead. Generic fighter number 2 over here by the horse turns and attacks.
So much, it makes my camera bounce.
That's right. Attacks the orc in front of him, missing him horribly. Generic fighter number 1 will make his attack against the orc in front of him. Missing him horribly. Let's see. Harold will step up and make his attack against the orc in front of... Oh, dude, yeah, that's nice. The orc in front of Yara. for a grand total of 6 points of damage, killing that orc by slicing his head cleanly off. Generic cleric number 1 will make his attack against the goblin in front of him, missing horribly. Generic cleric number 2 will make his attack, missing that goblin as well. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Hey, I do need to make a suggestion. Roland is right there in between Old Winthrop and Yard, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Forgot about Roland. Hold on, stand by.
However, I think somebody needs to, possibly Roland, needs to grab Galen and try to maybe drag him out and maybe give him a little bit of healing or something.
Well, you remember, Roland used up the last of his healing spells.
You can still stop the bleeding, can't he?
Yes, he can, in fact, staunch him. So he comes up, grabs him, and pulls him, as he is not in melee combat with anybody, is able to extract the body of Galen back here over by archer number 1, and then stabilizes Galen's bleeding by bandaging him. Because, you know, Roland likes Galen. Everybody's like, Harold, you're... Oh, wait, was it Harold that was the dick to everybody, or was it Galen?
I don't know.
Eh, it was one of the two.
I don't want to start any stories, but there's been some rumors about Roland and Galen.
Oh,
And
come on.
look,
The priests of St. Cuthbert are not fond of
I'm
your
just saying,
rumor mongering,
all I'm
Mal
saying is
Redbash.
the stories I heard at the pub. That's all I'm saying. I'm not starting anything. I'm just saying, you sitting there, you having some ale,
He's
and the
just
next thing you
saying.
know, they're talking about, you hear about Roland and Galen, you know, we got on patrol together. And
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the mayor started those rumors just to deflect the ones off of him.
deflect.
Mm. That's right. They leave drunken Master Carl, the archer extraordinaire, out of your salacious stories.
Every time he fires, I hear the little boy, "You can do it!"
The cheerleader. Good times.
What? That's crazy. Okay.
The evil
So-
laugh came.
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. 'Cause that would be very theatrical. I like it. It's a very theatrical move. I'd be like, you notice Galen's mace that he's wielding? It's like a two-handed great mace. No, it's just like really big, and he's like, whoosh, and he like pushes his button and then like whips it outwards, and the head of the mace falls off, and there's a chain, and he starts whipping it around his head, and you can see it whipping around in a 20-foot radius, like incense flying around, and he's like, he can cast protection of evil in a 10-foot radius that way. Or 20-foot diameter. He's got a 10-foot chain on this thing, whipping it around. But no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
That's uber cheese.
Now that you reminded me, I have protection from evil constant.
Do you?
Are these evil creatures?
Dude, come
First
on.
edition,
They're
Well,
goblins and orcs.
Well, yeah, but okay, no, that's right. That's right. There's orcs mixed in there. I forgot that there was more than just goblins.
They're all evil. It's okay to crush the skull of orc and goblin babies because they're evil.
Or roast them alive.
Or roast them alive.
Thank you.
Just system.
That does mean eating them's okay too, right?
Well, yeah.
Did you say eating them?
Well, yeah.
No, eating them is not okay. You get corruption that way.
Oh yes. Okay, so yeah, if you have protection of evil constantly, yeah, you get +2 to hit evil creatures, and they're -2 to hit you.
Keep that in mind.
So.
Yeah, write it down.
Hey, that's what a character sheet is for. You know these things that you write down how much damage your horse's bite does,
and
or
your
what
logic,
kind of barding
and
is
you're
on your
making
horse.
That's enough of that.
When you have a full week beforehand, I say, hey, fill out the character sheets.
Yeah, but people are busy. Honestly, I started thinking about this like Friday night.
I cannot hear Caitlin's smart aleck remarks to her father because everybody's muted over there.
I said mine's filled out.
See? Somebody did her homework. Brian.
I also found his paper character sheet.
Oh, the one that he's been missing for months? That's great. Where was it? Was it in his book of character sheets? It was in the book. No, what? In the player's handbook?
It would
No, never. That's such an unlikely place for the character sheet to be hidden.
I know. I like to keep my player character sheets in the cookbook.
All right.
See, no, I like to keep my character sheets in the Holy Bibli, because that way it keeps the evil off them.
Jeez. Hey, okay, let's. Brother Mallard, what is he gonna do? Like a fireball, or like disintegrate like 12 orcs?
No, I got sidetracked with totally mocking Brian that I completely forgot what I was doing.
That happens.
Oh, goodness. Who's from Yes. Yes. No. So sad. So sad. Hold on. Let's check this real quick. Hold on. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Don't look excited or anything. Yes.
We'll look excited after the attack roll.
Right. Because it's not like I'm sure there's about 27 more orcs and goblins coming our way.
Yeah, the flankers haven't even got here yet.
Right? There's a whole nother platoon coming from the south. 3 squads from the west. Fire team from the east.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, we will do that. We will do that greatly.
I feel like I need a gift right here. Specifically one from Caddyshack.
So,
Well,
Brother Mallard takes one step back. Bear with him now.
Hey, it's cool.
And everybody that had an attack of opportunity against him misses. He then starts muttering a prayer. And... Hold on.
It's a long prayer. Chain lightning.
Oh, that's sick.
Hey, now let's not take off the head of the horse.
Shh. There we go. And...
They are like perfectly positioned for chain lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them would just be like.
Let's see. Is that one there? That one there? Okay. And in this area, let's draw it. Let's go from here to here.
Evan, what's he drawing? I don't see shit.
I don't see it either. It's a secret. Nobody can know. Shh. He's very intense.
Yeah, he does seem to be really concentrating on this.
So in that square there,
Oh my!
originating from the middle, you see, let's see, a wall of circling razor-sharp blades that whirl and flash in endless movement around that center point. Any creature which attempts to pass through the barrier suffers 8d8 damage.
So basically, he just killed all of them.
In doing so.
Because we're looking at a minimum 8 points of damage.
Yes.
Why are
And
you fighting? Just have Brother Mallard take them all out.
well, you know. He
I
uttered
was
a
thinking the
prayer
same
and it
thing.
summoned a blade barrier. Because it's 60 foot by 60 foot.
So that means anything that we might not be able to see, that might be hanging out in this shady area up here. And how long does that last?
3 rounds.
Sweet. Well, that's actually good timing.
So, and with that puts the end of the round. So initiative.
May I roll initiative? I'll take my hand at it. I suck.
You still suck.
I still suck.
All right, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. It lasts for 3 melee rounds for every level of experience of the caster casting it. So, it'll be around for a while.
Give us time to regroup.
The barrier can cover any area from as small as a 5-foot square to as large as a 2-inch square. 20 foot by 20 foot underground, or up to 60 feet by 60 feet outdoors. So he's got it like at maximum.
So, like I said, basically everything that is in that square, all of these orcs and goblins are effectively dead right now.
I am going to say yes. because
Because they
it's
took
swirling
minimum
around
8
them.
points of damage per. when you cast
So,
it.
once
even
that
trying to
cast...
do it.
Oh, I gotta go back to... Where is it? I need this one. So I need that one. He dies. A horrible, hideous death. But, well, let's roll the damage first. 8d8. And see how bad he dies. He got chewed apart by 35 points of damage.
There's
So
nothing
he
left.
became
Red
hamburger.
mist.
A green hamburger.
A fine mist.
The second one, he got chewed apart by 24, so he's not as finely chopped hamburger. Orc number 1 there, he got, yeah, he's hamburger. 37. Yeah, hamburger. And then the one there, 31 points of damage. So yeah, there you go. The horse's head, however, is not in it. It's right next to it. Your horse has like these flying shards of metal zipping past its head. It is not pleased with its situation, by the way. No amount of training is going to allow that horse to not flip out at the fact that these blades just started swirling past its head. He's going to take a step back. Reflexively. So there you go. Let's see, so dead. 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 And dead. Everybody like that? Everybody think that's cool? That's cool.
So the ones inside aren't dead, they're just stuck there?
Yeah, well, they're not passing through the barrier. They're in the middle of the barrier. They're like, whoa! They just watched everybody in front of them just get turned into a fine green mist.
So it's basically a circular area,
Correct. It's a barrier
60 foot
by
in
60
radius.
foot. Just swirling.
Yeah, because I was like, Kevin, I was like, that's one big, massive amount of damage.
Mm-hmm. Can we see through the barrier?
Yes, you can.
So we can do ranged attacks or something like that?
You know. It does not say anything about inanimate objects flying through the barrier. It says any creature which attempts to pass through the barrier. So yes, I'll allow ranged attacks.
Okay, well, it's not our turn, so.
Oh, here's some even more awesome stuff. So
I'm
The
sure those
goblins?
front three guys want to take a step forward.
the goblins freak out because everything in front of them just got shredded, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these goblins immediately turn and run.
Brave, 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 Sir Robin.
They start running straight back, and what's hidden in the darkness there
They can't see
immediately.
it.
Let's see. Well, let's scroll it up a little bit. It's too dark in this area for them to see, so these two run right into the barrier behind them,
Ow.
and are instantly shredded. To goblin pate. Now, I understand that the barbarian now, upon seeing all this carnage, is now licking her lips in anticipation of finding some crackers to put this goblin pate on, because she's a freak like that.
See, first it was smoked goblin, finally roasted and smoked over a flame.
Goblin baby back ribs.
Goblin stew.
Goblin stew. Some nice barbecue. Everybody likes a barbecue. And now we got pate and goblin burgers. Oof.
All right, so
She's starting to remind me of Bubba from Forrest Gump. She's going to start listing off ways to cook goblin.
these goblins start backing off. They can do more than that. But you hear no more shredding in the background.
Somebody needs to throw a damn torch up there.
No. Let it stay in the dark. Because they
All right, I have to go get my daughter. So
All right.
let's take 30.
Yes. Let's take our break for the evening. Don't take too long.
Of course not.
Stop it.
Oh, it's a kitty. All right, so let's go to break, and we will be right back.
We're going to